Marco Castro, and I lost 59.6 pounds so far on Gutless.
I'm Dylan Smith, and I've lost 83 pounds with Gutless.
Tom Lockdower, lost 63 pounds.
Chances are, if you're watching this or you're hearing this, there's a part of you that realizes you have to do something.
And I knew it was more than just my diet. I knew it was deeper. I knew it had to do with my mindset.
So much deeper than just the food and the diet and some exercise and drink a lot of water. And it's a lot deeper than that. And
it's going to force you to dig a little bit deeper into yourself.
More than a decade of trying different things and just really falling short.
I've always been an athlete, always worked out, always, knew what diets were out there, knew what was going on and tried them all. And we're here because none of that stuff works.
After the first week, I was down 13 pounds, almost 14 pounds. And I'm like, holy smokes, it's working. Right out the gate, it worked.
Gutless works.
Gutless works.
I'm Scott Paskoff. I lost 27 pounds and it changed my life.
Here I show up out of the pandemic, a completely different person. So everyone had to look at me several different times, and I can feel more respect.
My name is Brian Davis, and I lost 22 pounds, still counting, on Gutless.
Immediately, you're eating what you want, you're eating plenty of food, you're eating carbs, all the things that the fad diets tell you that you can't do, and you're doing them and you're having success.
The diet is simple. It's very straightforward. It's something that everybody can easily do.
Hey, K. Reed is 44 pounds with Gutless. Let's go.
Bryce, everybody's giving you praise, which they should, and you do deserve it because you have changed like everybody on here's life, and not just for this 60 days, because of what we've been through for the rest of our lives will be forever changed in a very positive and profound way.
I'm thrilled with weight. I'm thrilled with the way I feel. I'm thrilled with compliments and all that kind of stuff. And excuse me if I get a little emotional, but I have been a better dad through all this. And I've set a better example, and I'm really proud of that.
How much did you lose over the course of 8 weeks?
50 pounds. 50 pounds. Yeah. Actually, a little less than 8 weeks, I hit my target of 50 pounds.
You guys are fucking phenomenal. Bryce, thank you. Fucking thank you. Love you to death. You are fucking a godsend, and I appreciate you for everything.
I love it. I love the simplicity of it.
Everyone in my group had substantial weight loss.
I am Bob Donlin, the White Mamba. I lost 37 pounds in 8 weeks of Gutless.
What did I like most about Gutless? There's no words. Honestly, there's no words.
You've probably tried a ton of stuff. You might have had a great deal of success at some stuff, but chances are you've packed it back on, because we all have. We all had those paths. We all went and did stuff and had a degree of success for a period of time, but incrementally increased the packing on of the weight.
I was almost crying. I'm like, I felt shitty about myself. Like I bet most all of you did. I look at myself in the mirror and I don't fit in my clothes and my kids don't recognize me. And I've lost 60 pounds since I started this journey.
There isn't a person who entered this program who didn't hit a great deal of success. And we all come from different walks of life. We're all busy. It's a great support for men. This is unique. This is a different kind of a program. And all that you need to do at this point is take the plunge, take a step, and the rest will click into place.
I didn't realize how much I needed the program when I signed up. I took kind of a leap of faith and invested in myself and my future. And it became very clear within days how impactful the program was going to be on my life and for my family.
Just having the energy level to get through a day and not feel heavy, not feel weighted down, and be able to run around with my kids and wrestle with them at the drop of a dime.
Life-changing and transformational.
I lost 19 pounds with Gutless.
We were all thinking we were joining like Weight Watchers with this crazy sort of, I shouldn't say crazy, Bryce, but unorthodox, not what we're used to, fellow that is going to be like a sergeant or something.
My name is Bryce. I'm the founder of Gutless. Gutless is the #1 weight loss solution for men above 30 with low testosterone symptoms and excessive gut fat.
And what we end up joining is like a combination of AA, which saves people's lives, and Dr. Phil, or a therapist in the Mayo Clinic with like sound medical knowledge and advice that we can use for the rest of our lives. Even church, or in my case, synagogue. I mean, there's sort of a spiritual element to this. It's so much deeper. There are a lot of relationships I know from my last class, and I'm sure from this class, that who knows where they'll go. Maybe our kids will marry each other or something. We've actually really become close friends.
My big quantitative changes were my appearance, my mindset, my confidence level, my family, having my ex-wife. She just texted me earlier today, and having it, throughout all this, say, I'm fucking proud of you.
When your wife thinks you're sexier and you feel sexier, then things can become a lot sexier, right?
Morning wood and evening wood.
My blood sugar was 280. It's now 60. My what is it called? A1C, which is another measure of diabetes, was 13, which is like way diabetic. So I'm off the charts diabetic. It's now 5, from 13 to 5. I mean, crazy dramatic health improvements.
Clothes going from a double X into a large.
I was interested to hear what my wife would say. So, we slept in the bed together, whatever. And I woke up and I'm like, hey, how'd you sleep? She's like, oh, I slept good. I was like, was I snoring? She was like, no, let me hear you snore. And so I was like, damn, it was literally the weight that was making me snore. So that part felt good. I was in the office yesterday and my bookkeeper came in. She was sitting down and she looked at me and she said, have you lost weight? Like, I can see it.
Went from 224 pounds to 187, the lightest weight in a long time. I think since maybe my freshman year of college.
I'm down 24 pounds. I was waking up choking several hours a night, not getting deep sleep, not feeling rested, falling asleep during meetings, having to just take constant caffeine throughout the day to keep going. And so that's been a huge improvement. Resting heart rate, everything is down on my Apple Watch, my activity, all the metrics are looking good.
You want to get there and you need a kick in the ass and a reboot, this is the program.
I don't want to repeat what everyone else said about the camaraderie in the group, because I totally echo that. And I think it's been well said at this point. I also like, Bryce, I like how you run the meetings each week and sort of how you have committed yourself to living to a high set of ideals and standards, and expecting a lot from yourself, and frankly practicing what you preach. What you say is exactly the person you are. You completely earn trust with everyone in the group, and it's so important, I think, for this program to work and for you as a coach to get everyone's peak performance out.
A lot of it is emotional, I think. It's not medical. It's like, silly me. I eat when I feel bad about myself or something. I'm an emotional eater, and that's a lot of my downfalls. So having all the camaraderie and these tools and our G-Pod and all of that has really helped me on the emotional side to get my life together, which, like I said, I think will benefit me, and I think most of you for decades to come.
If you really want to be the leader of your family or the leader of your business, or at the very least, you want to be who you say you are, this is the program.
I bet all of you have gone from being fat to skinny, and we've yo-yoed a little bit. It's the nature of this thing. I feel like I've really learned some things that I can carry forward for many years to come, like I said, that will help me to be healthier and more positive and have more self-confidence and not let myself go down that slippery slope. That is what I'll take from this, and that will serve me and all of us for decades to come, not just 60 days.
This is a lifestyle program.
I really feel it. I think most of you do too, that this is not just euphoria. Oh, we all just lost weight after 60 days. Let's go have a drink and celebrate. I think we're all changed.
Would you recommend Gutless, and who would you recommend it to?
100 and gazillion%. Of course, I recommend it. I am going to become a walking billboard for Gutless. 110%. My stamp on this, my family stamp. My wife will do a testimonial, my kids, my associates, friends. I mean, they have seen a different human being before them after this Gutless program. For the price, you are getting more value than you could ever sum up. You can't put a dollar amount on the changes that were really made from me. Say yes to this shit, because, whatever you've been doing has not been working. Just jump in the fire. And I promise you, when you come out, you will not be the same man.